feels really good. My goal was just to like finish. This is my 7th day running. I took a little time off for some like personal health issues, so my goal was just to finish. About halfway through the race, I was just feeling good, and I was like, oh, I'll just go.
How'd it feel? I mean, this is your last cross-country race on campus. I mean, that,
yeah.
Did you get a little emotional over that?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I told myself I wasn't going to go out hard, but once I was like circling around here, like, I just had to lead it, because like, that was always my favorite part, is like the first loop around the track, and like, it was like the most bittersweet feeling. It was like awesome, but just knowing it was the last time, it was kind of hard.
What have you set up for yourself this year?
Honestly, I really just want to stay healthy and just kind of have like a continuous season. Last year kind of started out with a bang and then didn't finish it so well, so I just want to have like a nice progressive season.
Right. Hey, we got some young kids chasing you. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I feel like an old geezer out here. Like someone told me, he was like, "You still got it," and I was like, "I'm not that old. Like I'm 17, but it's awesome. Like I'm thrilled. I want to see my records go down after I leave here, and yeah, it's really cool to see."
Good. Thanks. Going out and pushing the big senior Addi Zerrenner. What was that like?
I thought well, I didn't think that was Addi, because I thought Addi would be like way far ahead of me. So I was like, oh, I must not be able to see her, and that's just some girl in second. But then it's like, oh, like I heard people cheering for her, and I was like, oh, that's Addi. And I was like, wow, I didn't expect to be that close to her.
Surprised? When did you feel like you finally relaxed and got into your rhythm on the course?
Well, I guess after I did this lap, and then I kind of, well, once I started going on the trail, that's when I kind of got into a rhythm. Before that, you're just trying to get like ahead of people, so you get a spot.
Well, I know at the beginning, I said all the Santa Barbara girls were in the back. You guys were running a pack, but you're at the very end. When did you actually finally make your move to get to the top?
Oh, well, there's some hills. I passed a couple people on those, and then, yeah, I guess I was in a pack, and then people started falling behind.
Okay.
So I ended up in second.
Hey.
I didn't think I would.
League meet of the year. Talk about the race for you today.
Oh, we went in saying like, okay, we've got a race on Saturday. We really got it. We can't underestimate our competition. We have some great guys in Channel League who've been training amazing over the summer. So we really couldn't take anything for granted. We had to say like, all right, we have to run a tactical race. We got to be smart about this, or else we're not gonna perform the way we want to. I personally know I put in a lot more work this summer than I have previously, and again, I also want to commend all the other guys because I know they have as well. So it's just great getting some sort of payoff, an actual like, you know, I'll say like, it's a check off the checklist that I've always wanted to do. I've never won a cross-country race in my entire life. I mean, I've won night moves and that's great, but in high school I've never won one. We had the infamous Brian Fernandez on our team, and we all know he is such a stud, so it's great that now the seniors, myself included, get to come out and say like, okay, we're not just Brian Fernandez, we're Dos Pueblos, we're a team.
And you had, speaking of team, you had a teammate right there behind you, McGuan, pushing you right at the end there.
Oh, he's been my training partner since about sophomore year. So every workout I do, every mile I put in, Andrew's right there with me. So it's great knowing that it's not just me who's, you know, getting the benefit, it's Andrew too. And honestly, had I been had the finish line been 2 steps ahead of me, I think Andrew probably could have got it. So it's anyone's race.